Oh. Okay. Boom. Okay, I think that's working. That's at max. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so we've got 16 seconds. Right. Right. And I got the echo in the background. Alright, connected by the Ethernet, connected by the Wi-Fi. Okay. So I got connected by both. So okay, so I'll keep going. And I've got the echo in the background. Right, so there is one thing I could put up on the screen. Live chat. And I'll turn that down. So there's no echo in the background. Right. Slight bit of lag in it. Hello everyone watching. Feel free to drop your anything into the comment. Obviously while we're running this test, obviously don't mind having a chat, answering any questions that you've got. That's if you've got any questions. Or maybe you just want to complain about the mirror universe. By all means, bring it in. So it's not perfect, but... Hey Dave. Yeah, I'm just catching up on the missions because I've not done them yet, so... I'm doing the Terran Rising ones first, so obviously, as long as the stream's going to continue to hold, obviously we'll continue to do them. So it's like, at the minute, I have actually got both the Wi-Fi and an Ethernet connected to my laptop. I mean, it doesn't seem perfect, but so far, touching wood, we're not actually getting buffering, and we only have a 16-second delay, so I'm going to chuck it straight on to full Ethernet soon and see what happens with that, and then I'll switch over back to Wi-Fi and see if we can keep it going. It might have just generally be in case of my distance from the Wi-Fi is the reason it won't working properly, and why we got this buffering. And obviously for while killing hostiles, I'm just sending the Newton out. I think starting to get a little bit of a lag on the game at the minute. Right, I need to go see these guys this evening as well. Oh, bloody hell. That's the one I want. There we go, that's the one I want. Yeah, it does seem alright. I've got it up on the big screen behind myself because I've brought everything down to the living room, back to where I used to do the streams and the videos before I did a setup upstairs. So I've gone back to that method just to do this test, just to prove it's the Ethernet, and if the Ethernet does kind of work, then once I've got moved I can make sure it's properly connected up. I generally won't be surprised if it's my carry because it's not exactly a powerful Wi-Fi. We can't afford a powerful Wi-Fi. The paupers that we are. So, let's have a look at the reptilians then. See if we can find some of these wanted ships. Are we going to get lucky? So we've got none there. That reminds me, I forgot about these things. It looks a little jumpy to me in places. I don't know whether it's because it's trying to work off both. Right, so that's them sorted out. Yep. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. Oh, we're going to act like that, are we, today? Here we go. Some sent off. Ooh. So there's an active ship in there, so if there was one in here, it's definitely been blown up. We seem to be doing alright so far. I say it's not perfect, but it seems to be doing alright. Okay, nope. Don't think we're going to find one tonight. Right. So, if I pull that up and disconnect that, see what happens next. Dave, to answer that one straight, you need to be up to 40. But I'll bring them up on screen for you. There we go, the Ethernet cable alone is actually struggling. But I'll bring them up on screen for you. I had some before, but I can't find them So as usual, going through your Bajoran store, and if you go on your uncommon loot exchange, click on go, and here they are. They'll be in the uncommon loot, but you won't be able, if I remember correctly, you won't be able to access them till Ops 40. So they like to give you a little bit of time building up all your uncommon credits first, because trust me, I mean, this is the cost for me at Ops 49, and my Bajoran store is maxed out. So maximum reputation, all the favours are done, but this is the cost for me at Ops 40. Sorry, Ops 49. Don't worry. It's the same with the Borg solo armadas as well. You've got the uncommons from 35, but you won't be able to access the rare ones until you get to Ops 40. Hey pets! Yeah, it seems alright at the minute. I mean, this is an Ethernet connection test. So, but I will be switching over to Wi-Fi again in a moment. Well, in about 5-10 minutes. If we don't seem to get any buffering, because I've noticed the buffering normally comes around about the 10-minute mark. I did receive advice on doing another way of doing the game, where I'm still using my phone but using OBS at the same time. So it's taking the load off the laptop. Where I'm just sharing my phone screen on the laptop. Obviously I'll still use two screens because it makes it a lot easier. But obviously I'll be doing all the tap on the screen. So you'll see the normal white dot appear when I'm tapping stuff on the screen. So, well, there's none of the wanted survey ships. So, back here to grind these damn things out then. Excuse me. So, Pets, if I remember correctly, you're above Ops 40. How are you finding the Mirror Universe, bud? Take a picture of your hookup for Ethernet on your phone before you move. Just a suggestion. Oh, you mean when I move houses? Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's generally probably just the Wi-Fi box is not that powerful. Because obviously when we originally got the Wi-Fi put in, I didn't even consider doing streaming or videos. So it wasn't even a glimmer. It wasn't even on the drawing board, no nothing. It's nice once you do a couple of researches. Yeah, I mean, I've looked into a couple of researches and I've done the mining one up. Might be worth me actually just double checking the rates since I've batched it up a little bit. So, right, so 5 hours on that. Oh, actually, have we got one that's a little bit longer? Oh, I'll tell you what, let's take that one because then I can reset. I can reset it then, can't I? Won't be doing any G5 tonight, so I've started my process of mining some G5 materials ready. because I am sort of hoping to go into G5 at the beginning of August, all being well. If I've done me maths correctly. So, but right. Right, so, okay, let's have a think about this one. Well, the Ethernet cable's holding. I think you just needed that little bit of boost off the main Wi-Fi. I'm not sending B in. Extract system, Galaxy. Wrong one. I would get a 50 ship to tier 9 before going past 50. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that that high. But it depends on the materials I've got available. Right, so Oh, I don't think there was a mining system up here, was there? Why is it? Why are they not coming up with bloody nodes? I know you've got a node in you. Oh, I'm stupid me. I'm looking for the bloody crystal symbol. It's not, it's there. It's a little trillium symbol. Friggin' idiot. So. Either way, it's still going to cost the same amount, so we'll send it there. Right, start chasing these explorers down. At 50 with the Bajoran store, Meridian, or the at 50 with Bajoran store, Meridian, and all the other sources, you will get 100k each uncommon G3, each one for G4. Joseph, you've got me confused with that Meridian bit. Was that meant to be materials? Judging by the rest of your comments, I'm guessing it was meant to be materials. What are we on? 4,000. Can't do any more. Yeah, not G3. Yeah. You're on about these ones? All this? It's going to be all these rays that I'm going to want. Uncommon, I'm not too worried about at the minute. Not actually been in here on the PC version, so. Yeah, materials, Ore Crystal, Bajoran and Voyager Help Pass. Voyager? Okay, well, look at all that crap we've got in the materials section. Right, so scroll down to the G4. Yeah, my biggest problem is this. Rare ore. And the crystal, I'm only at 15,000, so you'll get over 10,000 a month. That's actually not too bad, that 10,000 a month. So it's a little slower than I'd like, but that's still pretty good. Oh, I need to make sure I lift things a little bit higher so they're not trapped behind the writing here. But yeah, I say having those kind of rares would be nice. So I mean, at the minute, obviously, we'll just click on there. What I need at the minute is these. This particular thing. Oh, I've still got the hang on the refinery that needed. Ugh. Right. So the refinery is not available yet until I've done the dilithium vault. And that is here. Uh, 79 days, yeah. So, but at the minute I'm just sort of going through all the defense, done all the docks pretty much. This one, is this one G? Yeah, this one's G. So done my docks, and with Bajor do the max pulls. Oh, Joseph, I always do the max pulls. Always do the max pulls. So if I go into here, and there's the credits, 41,000 credits. So yeah, and only 2,000 a pot. Yeah, not a problem. And then obviously with the material token, I got 10,000 tokens, and at less than 1,000, that's like 10 pulls of that. But I get plenty of tokens. Oh, hang on, this rare one's. Why has this one not been pulled yet? Well, here we go. So here's a 3-chester for you. So as you can see, 780. It's less than a day's pull, but that's fine. And then obviously that's still less than a day's pull on the 3-chest side of things. So you could glance at the artifact. Could you glance at the artifact and just to show what it got? The artifact refinery. Ah, there we go. Ooh! I've never had anything in here before. Yeah. So I've got some temporal stuff. The I1, the Eye of Aurora, something like that. That's supposed to make all the artifacts a little bit cheaper in shards. Yeah, so what we got here? 48 temporal disruptors. What's this? 2 times. Oh, right. So if I've got 2 artifacts already at level 8, then I'll have access to this chest. If I get 3, I'll have access to this chest. And if I get 5, I'll get a whopping 90 temporal remnants. Ooh, guaranteed pulls. So, I mean, at the minute I can do this, but I haven't got 600 because I've just spent all mine for the events that we have running today. So, but I'm not seeing any buffering using the Ethernet cable, which is a good sign. It's a good sign. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Still not appeared yet. I was working under a time presumption with these as well. No problem, pets. I was working under a time presumption with the wanted appearing. I thought there was appearing around the hour because it seemed to be as doing a couple during the day in around the hour, around about like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and seeing if they'd come in then, and they were, but today they didn't. Yeah, sorry, I can't reach that level 60. I'd love to reach that level 60. Actually, just for shits and giggles, let's have a look. Where... There you are. There you are. So... Right, Mullins. Oh, so right at the end. Oh my god! I can actually reach it! I can actually reach it! And this is what makes the Eviscerator crap, right? My NX-01, because of the research I've done, can do 540, so now I can reach this level 60 system. But yet the Eviscerator, when it uses its ability, can't bring ships up here. Because I'm still a level 49 player. That's mad. In fact, my NX-01 can get up there. Is the Newton even heading towards it? I'm sure I selected it. Oh yeah, here it is. So... Ooh, according to my TV, we've got 10 people watching. Hello everyone. Please feel free to drop your comments in the comment section. And, oh, I died. Yay, I'm dead. Haha. Dude. Right. Trying to think what I need to do next. Can't do silent because half the people are... Hang on. Are they? No, I think they are available. Oh, yes, they are available. Right, you up there. Group. And Janeway. There. Data. There. And... Not them two. Below deck. Q. And still not enough there. Rush. There we go. Yeah, definitely not done this today. So, going to have a look at the mining systems. Hey, Loco. What server are you hailing in from, buddy? Scroll across. 131. Hey, EU server. Deneb. Yeah, Deneb. Order cell. So Odysseia, even actually. Han and then Uruthka. Ah, monkeys didn't mean to do that. So, of everyone watching then, how many people enjoyed the 20-minute timer and losing up as much time as you can just travelling across the system? How many people enjoy it? Hey, Timmy! Hey, 2812. I'm hesitant to try pronouncing your first name. Joerg? Or Joerg? Do. Might have if I actually have. Ah, German for George. Right. Gotcha. So it's George. Oh, Obsidian Hans just dropped an announcement. Okay, so I'll just quickly announce all this. So the in-app store now has Temple Disruptor packs available for you to go buy, should you wish to go buy them. Also, due to player feedback, some adjustments to the milestones for the Quantum 0.68 seconds SMS are going to be done. The 4 milestone will be increased from 1,000 premium dust mirror dust to 2,250 premium mirror dust, and the 5th milestone has been removed. Quantum events are intended to be higher difficulty because this is one of the only ways to get premium mirror dust used in the mirror research tree. So there you go, they are making some minor adjustments for you guys. We'll just have a quick look at that event. I don't mind wasting these as long as we've got 16 minutes left. So we'll have a quick look at this. Now 0.68 seconds. I've been looking at this for the last day or so, and I've only just clicked what this time actually is. I just clicked what it was. So at the minute, obviously this is what you're going to be getting, is the mirror dust. Are we able to call it up? Apparently not. Yep, Scopely. So what was it? So this top milestone is going, and all this loot here is going to be dropped into here. So that's what they're saying. So basically, obviously, it's unlocking and tearing up data anyway. So it's like, these events I don't do because this is a rare officer. I'm never going to be able to source because yet I have not acquired one rare officer yet in 2024 that's been dropped. I've had to go through event stores to get to Pol. That's it. It's the only one I've actually got. So, but yeah, so that quantum event is going to get adjusted. When that will take effect, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure it'll come round. Okay. Hey, there we go. I was just thinking, does these things actually kick you out then? Oh, hang on, it just moved me over automatically. Ah. Never done that before. So, right, one thing I want to bring up. No, go away. Now, where's he going to bring that one up? Right there. Oh no, that's not what I want. Hey, that's not what I want. Use riff. Yes, use the riff. Right. So I was waiting for that to appear up on the screen behind, so I know for a fact you're seeing it. But here we go. So we've got the nodes here. It just appeared, and the calculator's dropped down. So despite the increase in research, warships are still mining at a pathetic 24,000. So, I just remembered that needs to be the North Star, because we did it over the North Star last time, didn't we? When I did the maths during the video. So let's have a bit of a little bit of consistency. So, while the mining rate has definitely increased, it has definitely increased. So let's just get the calculator back up. So, let me think about this. I'm trying to remember how I did the maths last time. Oh, it's 20 minutes, wasn't it? So, 5147 divided by 3, because there's 3 20 minutes in an hour. So effectively I would now be mining 1715 with the North Star, whereas before, if I remember correctly, we was less than 1,000. I think it was around about 900, weren't we, if I remember correctly from the video. So let's have a look at, say, a G4 tier. Hang on, I just got to remember what tier I am now. It's a tier 8 miner. The only thing that's got tier 8 is an engine. That is it. So we're looking at 8,829 to mine on that one. So let's clear that off. So 8829 divided by 3. So realistically, you're looking at that, just around about 3,000. But bearing in mind as well, hey, Nuts, welcome in. Game crash during my last 8 minutes. Takes approximately 2 minutes to get back on. Ouch, that's not good. What I'm doing, it says right here, mate, it's a test stream. So we're running a few tests just to see if we can get it to actually behave itself. So yeah, so bearing in mind when you come in here, you're not going to get a full 20 minutes. So I mean, it's like at the minute, which ship is it? That one there. I've got 9 minutes left in here. So if I effectively did that, I mean, if we just get the calculator back up, and we did 8829 divided by 6, because obviously it's 6 tens, that's how much I'd get for basically 10 minutes worth of mining. So if we look at it based on a 15 minutes available timing, so that's how much I'd be getting with a tier 8 G4 miner. So realistically, not much better. Not much better, because I guarantee you with my Newton using Max Loot Crew, with these I'm pulling 5,500–6,000 loot from these ships. Then plus I get whatever comes in the mega chests as well. So if we come off there, and I haven't killed that many ships today, so if we, as you can see, I've done plenty of Gorn mining. Ah, okay. I knew me Isogen miners were destroyed earlier, but just realised I'm scrolling through the ships. So, like, for me going on killing these level 45 ships, that's what I'm walking away from the kill. And then when I claim this, I'm getting an extra 100 at a time. So, realistically, the last run I did using the Newton and full loot crew, with the Isogen loot, extra weapons damage to increase the isolytic damage, and then obviously critical as well to make sure I'm hitting critical shots. So this is now maxed. This is a maxed Mariner, so extra weapons damage. But oh hello, what's happened here? There, I'll turn that off. So yeah. So I'm walking away with 208, and I killed 60 of the level 45s earlier today. 60 of them. So yes, there is research for mining nuts, but at the level I've got it at, what I'm just trying to show off is the fact that it's not, the level I've got is literally still not worth mining. So it's like, if we just jump in back into the R&D mirror, and it is, I've only got it at level 2 right now, so that's 4,000. So if we looked at potentially like tier 4 here, where it's 12,000, that is definitely going to be your sweet spot for saying, screw the mining, screw the grinding, I'm just going to put a miner on there, let the timer run out, and the ship will return home. But please, bearing in mind, obviously, and we'll be able to show you this using the bring up the pylon. There is no extra bar in here separating your cargo hold from protected cargo. If we just click here quickly, as you can see, this little bit here, there's a little divide there saying that this little section here is my protected cargo. This section here is the rest of my cargo. When you are in mirror space, there is no barrier. There's nothing. So literally, as soon as that turns to 1, that's it. You are OPC. So if you are mining and someone catches you, they can steal it. Quark crew, actually, using the Ferengi Speed Crew might be a viable option. I'm not above putting them out there and see what we get. So obviously we'll continue to use the North Star. Not that one. Yeah, that's the one. So now, where's the big ears? I don't know why I've gone on there. And group. Wee. And okay. Here we go. So Fess. And I'm going to call him back from his adventures. Trouble is, if you put him on a mine and somebody hits you, you don't even get a loot box. No, you don't. You don't get a loot box. So, ooh, aha, 15k platinum. So, no, you wouldn't. Below deck, yes, below deck I would be using, let's just show you. I would be using Dixon Hill here, but he's currently out mining gas in Dominion space, so I can't add him on just now. What we've got? Oh, we've got 3 minutes. So we better make this fast. So here we go. So that's increased. It's mine. Oh, wow! Not an awful lot. Not an awful lot. I mean, my lord. Just keep the Ferengi on the ship so we know where they are. Yeah, it's literally about a 300 per hour difference. That is it. 300 per hour. So, yeah. Yeah, that's not going to be one that I'm going to consider as valuable. I mean, yeah, it's using a North Star. Obviously, I can't check it with the G4 miners in a minute because they are out in a token Dominion space. So obviously, I can't check them because I'm not wasting a token, even though I've got the tokens to spare. But the North Star's a good show because it can be a good fast little miner, but yeah. What on earth is my laptop doing? It's almost like it's trying to correct itself. If they catch me in extraction points, do I lose my cargo? Mirror after the timer runs out. Well, funny enough, actually, you actually bring that little bit up. How long we got left? Minute 42. So, the extraction point is there, isn't it? So, let's see if we can get over there fast enough. I don't know if we can. So, click on that. Use the ref. Wait there, because it'll just move me over. Give you the loot, yeah. So, we need to run across here as fast as possible. 35 seconds. As fast as possible. So, yeah, so we've got a minute quite easily. I think my laptop's trying to repair the screen itself. Because it'll be nice if it did. I mean, even if I could put the screen up for you to see, you won't be able to see the red rush that happens on it. So, use the ref. So, that should move us over in just a sec. Here we go. Right. What happened there? So, if you remain within this system, until the time it runs out, you are still going to find this. However, because the time has now just elapsed, if you see the timer out and you have cargo, look, you're in the mirror Sirius, okay, Sirius. So there's the rift, but yet you can see your protected cargo has returned. If you can maintain your cargo not be destroyed by hostiles or other players, the timer elapses and you end up back in the entry systems. Your protected cargo is restored, and whatever is below that protected cargo is protected. So if I look on this, my protected cargo for the pylon is 28,000. Well, as I said, I can only get 6,000 per run. And that's using the Newton. I can't with this one because it's not as high level as the Newton. But 6,000 is way less than 28,000. So if you can maintain it right up until your ship jumps back to the system, it does not matter if they are standing here at the gate waiting for you. You will still have your protected cargo when you come back, and which means all the loot that you ground out through Mirror Universe is safe. It will be perfectly safe. And I can say this because I have come back with loot. In fact, that's waiting another 20 minutes, and I'm going to be switching back over to the Wi-Fi in just a second, taking it off the Ethernet. So I don't want to risk it buffering while I'm showing you that. So yes, if you return to the entry system after the time's elapsed, you will keep your loot, and even OPC hunters can't kill. They can still blow your ship up just out of spite, but they can't take any cargo off you. If they want to steal cargo off you, it has to be inside Mirror Universe itself. I bet Scopely comes out with the Mirror Universe mining ship. Dave, I don't even think that one's funny, mate. Actually, I would not be surprised. I think we are due for a new miner at some point. We are due for one. They've given us plenty of specialty ships lately, but they've not given us a new miner lately. So I think we are due for a new one. Save the G6 miners. I think we are due for one. And usually it would come on month 2. So if this is a 3-month arc, which I suspect it will be, then yeah, I can see a miner coming out next month. But that being said, the officers they're bringing out this month are PvP related. They are PvP related. So, and to be honest, actually, a miner ship is actually probably an affront to the Terran universe. It's more like the PvP players who say, why should I mine when I can go steal it off other players who are mining? That's the Terran's attitude. So, if they brought out another ship, I would not be surprised if it might have a PvP bonus, or maybe a bonus of or officers. Yeah, they are PvP officers this month. Well, they're going to be join the Mirror Universe, and the reason I say that without having this elusive NDA, Shokar, where's my mouse gone? There it is. The reason I say this, and why I also think it's going to be a 3-month arc, is because of data. This is only suspicion. It's only my theory. And it's this ability right here. No, not that one. This one right here. On the start of combat against interceptor player. So that's against interceptor. Well, we haven't explorers and battleships to go yet. Pirates are always talking about choke points. Yeah, the only choke point technically is actually inside Mirror Universe itself, and that's the actual extraction rift if you go to it. If you go to the extraction rift, it's the only place they can catch you. But then, they are still subject to the 20-minute timer. So realistically, it's not even worth the effort. It's not worth the effort because you don't know how many people's going to come to the extraction rift when they know full well all they have to do is just sit in the same system and wait for the timer to run out, and the game will just automatically send them back and put their protected cargo back on. So realistically, these so-called choke points, quote unquote, they don't exist in this game. They're not going to exist in this game. You're going to get some that are going to try it because let's be frank here. There are players with not the intelligence to think, oh, I'll just wait for my timer to run out. If I see another player that I know is a PvP player, I'll just jump into another system out of the way just to help the timer run down. So there are players who won't think about little tactics like that. And they will be afraid, they will probably, sorry, not afraid, they will go to those extraction points and leave. So, yes, they could be caught out if there is players prepared to waste that 20-minute timer. Choke points as far as resources. Just bear me a second, guys. Right, sorry guys, I just had a knock at the front door. So, yeah. Because they don't mind. Yeah, I mean, you do have players who mind, and I won't be surprised if there are going to be players who will fly around and try and destroy and try and find miners mining, or just generally go kill players for the sheer hell of it. So, but yeah, so you will have things like that. But with Data here, obviously he's an interceptor, he's against interceptors. So I should think next month we'll get one of the other two classes, an explorer or battleship. Because normally they would not do the other two in the same month. They would split them a month apart. So I could see Riker against the explorers. Maybe a Mirror Wesley Crusher against the battleship, and maybe the title of it called "Shut Up Wesley," or "Wesley Shuts You Up," something like that. But yeah, so this is my theory of a 3-month arc with another 4 officers to come. But they will be all PvP related. I mean, if we even look at Data's officer ability again, at the start of a round, Data has a chance to apply Assimilate for 2 rounds, and that's obviously because he's a Borg. So, what about an officer that can apply Hull Breach, or an officer that can apply Burning, and heaven forbid, we're gonna say this, an officer who applies morale. So, and we all know morale's the weakest of the 3. So yeah, I can see this easily being a 3-month arc. Riker providing the burning. I mean, if we just look at where is the epic one? Not that's one. Pick Riker. So we've got Pick Riker, and obviously he applies burning. So could we get a mirror universe version of Riker, not the Pick version, the younger version, who also applies burning as an officer's ability? So, and as you can see as well, this one's against battleships. So, yeah, so morale boost to Kirk. Yeah, they're not going to, I don't think they'll do a Mirror Kirk, because the central story of this month is centered around Picard. So I'm going to guess it's going to be the Mirror Universe version of TNG, which we don't have anything from canon for, anything in Alpha canon. The only thing we have on Picard in some form of canon apparently comes from magazines, comics done. That's the only source for TNG. So yeah, I think Scopely are actually just putting a TNG version into some sort of canon. Well, at least our canon. So yeah, that's just my theory. So, with all that being said, now I am going to move on over to the take the Ethernet cable out and actually put it onto Wi-Fi. So let's get the Wi-Fi booted up. So get that connected, and then I'm going to go pull the cable. So I don't know why that went on there. So here we go. Right, so if you just give me a second, I'm going to pull the Ethernet cable out and let's see what happens with that. Morale works with 4 or 5 officers. Yeah, that's just the officers that can proc morale. So right, that's that out. So let's see what happens to the stream now. But yeah, there are a few officers that can proc morale. You got TOS Kirk, Kelvin Kirk, Kelvin Sulu, TOS Sulu, Pick Picard. I'm sure there's more than that. Yeah, there's Marcus. He can proc morale. Yeah, so that's 6 officers that I can think of off the top of my head. Ooh, a little bit of trait XP. That are affected by morale. There are 5 officers that are affected by morale. No, there's more than 5 officers that are affected by morale. But it depends what context you're saying affected by. Are you on about PvP? Are you on about PvE? Are you on about Armadas? Actually, I don't think... Scrub the Armada idea. How many ships? All the ends. Yeah, you've got the yeah, you've got the Enterprise, you've got the Enterprise A, you've got the Enterprise D, the Enterprise E. They're all affected by morales. So, but at the end of the day, morale's not exactly the strongest ability. Not by a long shot. So, I mean, so far we're doing all right. We're actually getting a little bit of a stream in. No buffering so far. The lag's actually not too bad neither. Oh, more hostiles? Oh, right, back here. Right. And of course, this is one way you can do your missions and your grinding at the same time. It just takes you longer to do your grinding, that's all. So, right. Let's pull these off their nodes a second and put them back on, so at least that completes the mining dailies for today. Right, so that's to claim the mining dailies. Now, on the Mirror Universe one, I did try to put as much information into the video as possible. But if there's anything you think I've missed about it, besides the Apex barrier, and the officers of course, then please do let me know. So it's a great ability for Fed Focus in combination with Hull Breach or Burning. Hull Breach I'd go with. Burning is a great ability. I'm not going to say it's not. It is a great ability. Removing that 1% of hull every single round in the fight is great. Providing you get a shot off. As long as you get a shot off, you can apply. You got a chance of applying that burning. But Hull Breach, I would say Hull Breach is the better out of the two, because that means you've got a better chance of critical damage, and that critical damage could, well, actually will take more than 1% of the hull every round. So it's like if you, as long as you've got Hugh on your ship, let's say like in PvE, as long as Hugh's proccing, you're going to be getting a lot of criticals. Or better yet, let's just take the likes of, like, go back to the olden days when Khan was the big thing in PvP. When he gets so far, and then you're proccing hull breaches, criticals every single round, and having that hull breach on there as well, proccing quite frequently, that's a lot stronger. That takes more than 1% of your hull off, so ends the fight a lot faster. Burning, the best way to imagine the way burning works is somebody burning to death in a fire. You're not killed straight away. Freebooters, Armadas. You've lost me there, Nuts. Why are we going on to Freebooters and Armadas? So far, we're not buffering. Where is burning most useful? Yeah, burning. Yeah, burning will definitely be useful in Armadas. Against freebooters, it is more useful than Hull Breach, providing you've got Tal, even a tier 1 Tal. As long as you've got that, you'll be absolutely fine. Burning will actually come out trumps on that one. Yeah, exactly there, Simon. Only if you're using Tal, but burning's useful against freebooters. But other than that, Hull Breach is definitely more. It is the better one of the lot. So, right, so that's those ones. Oh, what was that just showing me off a... Oh, yeah. So I could get that. It's not... Don't know why I need that, though, because I've already got a Nova now. So... One day... you might run all three. You can run all three if you want, but the shit with morale is going to get absolutely hammered. First time out. And then... Have I got enough traits to put someone that relentless? In fact, I tell you what. Not ruthless, relentless. And... Oh. Okay. Yeah. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, your morale's going to disappear quite fast. Oh. Level 1. Oh, I can go level 2. Yay! Oh no, you can't go anywhere. And Tashiya. Yeah, there are options. Doing pretty well, actually. Right. Ooh, 210 of these. Ooh. My lord. Options. You don't have players that are low ops over your alliance. I do, and non-spenders and casuals. They need options with what they have. Yeah, they do need options. They do need options. I think the lowest level player we have in our alliance is level 39. In our alliance ourselves. But I think everyone in the... no, actually, I think... No. There are a fair few free-to-play players who won't spend a penny on the game in our alliance as well. So obviously they'll need whatever is to hand. But when everything's locked behind a paywall for definitely for the first month, it's not easy on them. To compete. And obviously Scopely have not made it easy to source these officers. You know your epics which way your epics being sourced, but yet you've got no idea how your raid is going to be sourced. Yeah, there are quite a few players who are still Ops 39 because they see G4 as a premium area. But it is perfectly easy to go through the forties without spending a penny in the game. It's quite easy. And the one that makes it so much easier for players to go through the forties is these two here. Literally, these two here. That's all it is. These are the ones that can help you go through the forties without spending a penny. In fact, I tell you what, that's worth me actually doing a video on that, isn't it? So, can you progress through the forties free to play? The answer is yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, I get why some of them don't want to go up and progress through. I really do. But I mean, anything's possible. I mean, they just might generally not be that interested in all the content that's actually in G4. So, I mean, G5 could be a massive challenge of whether or not you could actually progress through that as a free-to-play. Obviously, there is that high-level free-to-play player. I think he's Ops 55 now, I think. And he's pure free-to-play. It's easy. If you can dedicate the time and the will to the game, you can progress through it. Yeah, exactly. It is. And yeah, I totally agree, especially with the sourcing. No, that's the one thing that is the downside for free-to-play players there, is officers. Like I said, this year, I've only got half the epic officers. So I got Trip, I got Archer, I got Phlox, I got... I'm trying to remember all the epics released this year. Who else did I get? I can't remember who else I got. But I'm sure there was at least 4 epics that I got this year. But that's because I had the materials. And also the treasury helped as well with one of them. But other than that, the only rare officer that I've been able to source this year is T'Pol, and that's using and Nurse Chapel. I sourced Nurse Chapel, she's a rare. But I could only source them using the actual event store. That's it. It's the only way I've been able to source those officers. So because there's no specific rare officer events for you to gain shards from. You get shards in the battle pass, you get some shards in the missions, and you'll get the odd events that'll pay out one or two shards of rares. But ultimately, no, you have to wait for the event store. So I don't think that's right. But constant, now that I got it maxed, I can max pull. Yeah. I'm Ops 39. It's easy to do dailies and scary to think about moving to Ops 40, waiting to max my 3 faction miners before deciding to move on up. Actually, Dave, that's a good idea. Get those miners maxed. To be perfectly honest, you don't actually need them maxed. You don't need them maxed. You mostly need them up to tier 7 with the tier 8 engine. Get them fully maxed at tier 7. All components at tier 7 done. And then click to go to tier 8 and then get the engine. That's it. Once you've got that engine at tier 8, that's it. Because that will gain you access to the G4 materials in the lower end of G4 space. I mean, yeah, you can use meridians and all that, but I know some servers, they have this little rule that says you're not allowed to use meridians on there. I'd say meridians are not too bad because they're only a little bit slower than the horizon. But I mean, if you're using things like your features and that, yeah, if you check your engines, let's get this donation out of the way. Come on, thank you. Right, so North Star. Come on, thank you. So swap ships, survey. And these are all the same. Yeah, so there you go. Tier 7. So this is obviously the Cavort, the Crystal Miner. Tier 7. Okay, I've got a few. Oh, it's ready to go higher. But as long as you've got this, the Warp Engines, Warp Range 60. Okay, Warp Range 60. So now, just to stick that in there for a second. Zoom out. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Go across. That's Andoria. So here we go. So like for the first system to mine gas, all you need is Warp 65. That is it. That is all you need. Ops 51 upwards is harder because you won't see any officers unless you spend money because the brackets are too big. Yes, unfortunately they're going to continue to remain big until a few... I'd probably say another 500 to 1,000 players go into the 60s. So yeah, so realistically, Dave, all you need is Warp 65, so a tier 7 faction miner with the engine. That's it. Actually, hang on. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Here we go. This is a tier 8 one. The Valkis. And again, here's the engine. And the engine now gives me warp range 70. So that is a tier 8. A tier 8. If we just click off here, down here, tier 8 out of 9. And you're clicking on, you making sure that you get that engine. It doesn't matter about that. 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 Just this. Just the engine. And you will easily reach those systems. So... No, you don't need to max the miners. What 40 for the Delta Quadrant? No worries, Dave. Nuts, what are you on about with the Delta Quadrant? We're not talking about the Delta Quadrant. What's the name of that mission to get the warp thing? Sacrifice of Angels or something like that. Angel Sacrifice? No. Hang on, I'll just Google it. Missions. Angels in Disguise. Angels in Disguise, that's what you need. But you need to be Ops 42. You get the mission at Ops 40, but you can't complete it till Ops 42. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Simon. So... there's my mouse. Just wondered where my mouse had gone. I'm just trying to think. Was it a live stream where Rev showed that that little chart of how many players are in each each level brackets? I think it was a live stream, wasn't it? Because it might be worth me trying to clip that for a video. So, you're a new Syndicate 28, need to work on it more. For an Ops 50 player, Simon, that is really low. But how long have you been playing the game, buddy? Are you a day one player or? Hey, Spartan. Are they're finally unlocking it, are they? So what's that now? You going up to G5? I think the last time we spoke about your server being locked, you was all locked, weren't you, at 39? Ah, the man. Yeah, if you don't do the mantis, Simon, yeah. And to be honest, mate, you're not going to be the only person who never saw value in the mantis. I never did until it was pointed out about the syndicate side of things. I mean, I've finally got my mantis up to tier 10. I've gone past what was considered the sweet spot in cost efficiencies in upgrading the mantis, but then they released obviously wave defense, so you need your mantis for that. 39 to 50 was quick though. I bet. So, but hopefully I'll be going level 50 at the beginning of August. I was hoping to go level 50 next month, around the middle of July, but unfortunately I missed out on some battle pass points on day 1. So, of this month. Use your Talios. Yeah. Oh yeah, using your Talios is definitely going to get you all the loot that you're going to need. So, I mean, I won't be surprised if I bring that grind back into my game. Oh, right. No, so you watching the stream like miles behind? Because I asked that question like a while, about nearly 5 minutes ago. But yeah, Delta Quadrant materials. Oh, that is so easy to overlook. It is so easy to overlook. So yeah, I mean, right. Let's have a look then, shall we? Right, so G3, G4 miners. Here we go. So you've got G4 nodes right here. And that will be this one here, Sadil. And the watt range for that, yeah, that's even lower. That's 58. So technically, if you wanted, Dave, as Nuts has just pointed out, you could actually send your faction miners to this particular system. Watch out for these nodes, because like this guy here, while it's 0 now, when he comes off that could become an ore or a gas node, or it might stay crystal. I'm not the one that's lagging. Right. Did anyone else get that buffering that just came up? Right, so we've definitely got a buffer there. But I'm not showing that the stream's too far behind. You're working on your covers to tier 5. G4 rare parts is a drag at 53. Yeah. I presume you meant G5, but yeah, they are. They will be a drag. Nicola. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Your game seems laggy. Yeah, that's because it's operating on the Wi-Fi, and I do think it's because of the Wi-Fi. Where's the ghost ship located? Huh? To be honest, despite the odd little bit of... like, it's actually not too bad. So this is like... I'm now looking at this and thinking, well... it seems like the closer I am to the Wi-Fi box, the better the signal. Which makes a lot of sense. But obviously, if I go back to my desk, there's going to be a ceiling / floor in the way. So I might need to do another test stream upstairs then. Because this seems to have done pretty well. Go into DQ, mining system, and use the summon to get the ghost ship. Ah, you're on about the Silver Voyager, aren't you? You're on about the Silver Voyager. Use special material for Voyager. Did I actually beat that last target then? No, I didn't. I got destroyed. I could have sworn I just told Voyager to go flying. Yeah, so you do get an awful lot off it. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can actually get it to appear. So, right. Voyager's nearly there. So. Ah. Yeah. I can't right now. As I don't have any summon juice until tomorrow. So, but anyway, so okay, this stream's actually gone off without too much of a hitch, really. It's been a more successful stream on OBS than it usually is, which is great news. Yeah. Avatar. So, just quickly show you the avatar. No mats. Do. Where are you, Silver Boy? Here it is. So this is the avatar. That's all you get. Oh, and you also get... it doesn't matter if I've got Spartan Neelix because I haven't got enough. I need 286 to summon with the tier 3 Neelix. So, but yeah, this is what you actually get from that system, along with your deuterium canisters back as well. No, it's not a great avatar. It is what it is. So, but anyway, so that being said, it's 11 o'clock here in the UK. Well, just after 11 actually. I'm best off getting off and getting myself to bed because my son's not exactly been sleeping through the night for a while. If you want to know which system's nuts, it's any of these FSEP systems, any of these. Because obviously these are the mining systems. So this is where you'll find it. You won't find it in the you won't find it in these. It's not here. For the simple fact is these were the first month released, and then that special event was released in the second month, or was it the third month? So you're definitely going to be looking for it in these FSEP systems up in the deeper regions of the Delta Quadrant. So, but anyway, so I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Thank you ever so much for coming on and joining in the chat. Like I say, it was an impromptu stream, and obviously with all this written down here saying obviously it is a test stream. I wasn't meant to go on this long, but hey ho, might as well make a stream of it. So I will do another test stream at some point soon, and we'll do that back from my desk. I'm not quite sure what the issue was. Maybe I just need to leave the laptop a little bit longer to get everything booted up properly and everything, because I've noticed not even Discord's loaded yet. So, but yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so thanks for joining me. I shall leave it there. And in the usual manner, I'm Admiral Pegasus. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on the next one. Goodbye. I'm still streaming. Sorry guys, I'm still streaming. Oh, clicked the wrong button, that's why. Take care guys.